I want to talk about some of the goals of Project 2025. There are four of them. One is restore the family as the centerpiece of American life and protect our children. What does that mean exactly from their vantage point?
So it means, for example, abolishing the Department of Education and giving parents and giving religious organizations much more control over education, moving things away from the public school system and towards private schools and religious schools. It means banning abortion nationwide. It means defining sex as male and female with nothing in between, sort of pushing trans people into the shadows. It means using things like welfare to encourage nuclear families, to encourage marriage and fatherhood. They lay out basically how to use every department of the government as a way to achieve these things.
Another goal is to dismantle the administrative state and return self-governance to the American people. What does that mean exactly?
So the administrative state is basically the executive branch as we know it. We have hundreds of thousands of civil servants who, we interact with them when we're dealing with Social Security. They are forecasting our weather. They are sending grants to our schools. And they operate in a sort of semi-autonomous way. They're non-political. They stay in the government no matter what happens. There are also these independent agencies that, act sort of outside of the president's purview. They want to demolish all of that. They think the president should have full control of anyone who works for the executive branch. And those people should be basically working towards his political goals, whatever those might be. And so they want to lay off civil servants. We've obviously seen a lot of that already, and I think we'll see more of it. They want to convert other civil servants to being political appointees. And they want to get rid of these guardrails we've traditionally seen, like Justice Department independence, for example.
The third thing is defend our nation's sovereignty, borders, and bounty against global threats. Help me understand that.
It's a little opaque. I think that means a couple big
Also,
things.
what is bounty?
Right. It's a lofty term they want to use to make this seem maybe a little bit more
patriotic or old school or something?
I think that means, first of all, borders. So it means closing the border. It means reducing immigration, both legal and illegal. There's a sense that there are too many people coming into the country through whatever means. So that means fewer visas, making it harder to immigrate. Those are things that they value. And it also means a kind of existential conflict with China. So throughout, you see this sense that China is a threat that Americans don't grasp. They don't see how big a threat China is, and it has to be confronted economically, culturally, and if necessary, militarily as well.
And finally, secure our God-given individual rights to live freely, what our Constitution calls the blessings of liberty. So how do they view liberty? Because a lot of people think that liberties are being taken away, not granted to American citizens.
That's right. There's this chilling quote where Kevin Roberts, who's the head of the Heritage Foundation, which convened this, says, liberty is doing not just what we want, but what we ought. So it's a little bit Orwellian. I mean, this is not liberty in, I think, the way most people understand it. It's using the federal government to tell you how to live.